Hello chess fans, this is Chess to Impress with another impressive position to show you. This is the battle of the sexes. White is Magnus Carlsen, the world champion. Black is Hou Yifan, the strongest female player of her generation. At the time the game was played, she was not world champion, but she was clearly the strongest active player in the world. This is the position after 44 Queen C3 from Carlsen, and we're in 2016 January in the Tata Steel tournament in Wijk aan Zee in the Netherlands. Black, Hou Yifan, held herself well against the world champion. The position is equal, but Carlsen kept asking her questions, and here she has to make another important decision. Does she trade the queens or not? The move d5, d4 would have been the safe option, and the game is well within the boundaries of a draw. Hou Yifan decided to trade the queens, and that is fine as well, but now she has to find the crucial move, which is a6, a5, and Hou Yifan made a mistake here. She made very quickly the move h6, h5, and she had made a mistake in her calculations, because after h6, h5, king b4, the white king will penetrate on the queen side and white will win, and we'll see in a minute how that works. What she should have done, as said, was a5, and as Grandmaster Van Wely writes, a5 has to be played anyway. If it's good or bad, it doesn't matter. That is the critical move that has to be played, and in this case it would have given Hou Yifan the well-deserved draw. Let's show why after a6, a5 the game is a draw. I take some commentary from the magazine New in Chess and from the Dutch magazine Schaak Magazine, and to show you why this game would be a draw, let me show you a variation. King d4. Now it's crucial, of course, that black plays king e6 to keep the king out of e5. h4 tempo move, h5 tempo move. King goes back, and now the only winning attempt is b3, b4. And now an important move, king e6, which is the point, and this is, by the way, what Carlsen after the game immediately explained as the way to make a draw. The point after king e6 is that b takes e5, b takes a5 doesn't give white anything. The extra pawn means nothing, and black's king will successfully keep the white king at bay. So it's a little pawn sacrifice, and Hou Yifan should really have seen this. And again, let me show you why this is such a easy draw. King d7, king d4, and then king e6 again to keep the king out. And then the only winning attempt is c4. d takes c4, king takes e4, king d7, king d4, and king a6, king e6, and there's no progress white can make. Another attempt after king d7 is king b4, but then king c8, and again the only way to try and make progress is a6, b takes a6, king a5, the king tries to penetrate, but after king b7 the only way for the white king is to go back, and the game is an easy draw. So that's what Hou Yifan should have done. As I said, in the game she very quickly played h6, h5, and after king b4 there was no way she could keep the white king out. The game continued as follows: king c8, king a5, king c7, trying to keep the king out, the white king out. But here Carlsen played the tempo move h4, and now black cannot prevent the white king to come in. Of course she could have played d5, d4, but then the move b4 still wins, and another way to win is to calmly go back king b4 and collect the pawn on d4, which is now unprotected. But Hou Yifan played king b8, and Carlsen came in with his king on b6, and the king is now so active that black cannot survive. She played king c8, and there comes the pawn. The white position plays itself. King b8, b5, take, 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 and king takes b5. And after king c7, Carlsen played the only winning move, but it does win, c2, c3. And here Hou Yifan resigned. Just to show you why she resigned, for example, king d7, king b6, and she has to protect the b pawn. But here comes c5, c6, she has to take, king takes, and now white will win the pawn on d5, and then the king and pawn endgame is an easy win for white. The white king is just too active, too powerful, having penetrated into Hou Yifan's position. Hope you found this instructive, hope you enjoyed this position, the trickiness of pawn endgames, and even the strongest female player on the planet fell for it. If you enjoyed it, I hope you will subscribe to my channel and that you will give it a thumbs up. This is Chess to Impress. Thank you for watching.